So if we're thinking elbow strikes, they're a close combative, guys. That person is here. That person is here. That's when I'm using an elbow strike, right? I want to hit through them, so that person was that close to me. Keep that context in mind. It is a close combative. I see people trying to advance on an elbow strike all the time. So, and nothing we want to use in sparring, and because it's going to cut, it's going to hurt. They got to be controlled when you're throwing elbow strikes. So within an inch of my elbow. Elbow 1 is in front. Elbow 2 goes to the side. 3 behind me. 4 elbows the wall behind. Right? 5 up and behind. 6 up and in front. 7 we like to use a whole lot, like choke with a push is an elbow 7. We'll use it a lot in the ground, right? And it's just striking down. Here, I can use it more so. I might be attacking the side of the head, whatever the context is, and I'm just, essentially crunching, right? Bringing my body up and striking to any vulnerable area with that elbow 7. You get somebody in mount, right? You're covered up, elbow 7 into their groin. One of my favorites. Covered and protected, boom, and I'm going to hit you in the groin because you're in top mount. Is one of my favorite ones. And the newer one, but even though it's not all that new for even you, is elbow spike. Then I'm covered, right? I made a high covering defense, and somebody's right there, and I just spike them with that elbow. We're just calling it bonus because we're not going to call it 8. Questions? Right? And all of them I should be recoiling. All of them. 1, the fight's on, right? 2, recoil. 3, I should be turning into that guy behind me. 4, elbowing the wall behind. Keep it in mind, we use 5 all the time and choke from the side. Here, and keep that context of you're learning weapons all around you. Like I just had a high-level friend say, who's going to choke somebody from that basic Krav Maga stuff? And I went, I will. I did. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I asked a girl to dance, and I turned around, and 2 crazy Irish boys are charging me. And I know they were Irish because it was Nantucket Island, and there's a lot of, I knew. I'm like, these boys are coming, and there is no time to talk. I put choke on one guy, and punches on the other guy, and drove this guy, luckily, into the dartboard, and the impact on the wall was enough to put him down, luckily, right? And the punches put that other guy down, end of fight. So I'm like, well, I'll put my hands on them. And people forget how primal a choke is. That nobody's going to choke you, right? You're still standing. Right? And didn't you just say this? John did, and I was probably nice. Boom to him when I did it. Were we just talking about this?
Yeah.
Right? Somebody hold it. Why can't I choke him and punch him? That's primal. Somebody coming at you and grabbing you or holding you, and they might be, boom, and like, whoa, something was on, and they come right in there. Now, harder because there's a punch coming, and you're getting choked. So, a little bit different lesson than choke from the front, but it's teaching you skills. Same thing with your redirections. Keep that in mind, that I'm not going to let something come at me if I know